broken people interact, things get difficult, people get hurt. And sometimes we might just think, there's 8 billion people in this world. Why can't I just go find some new people? I don't need them. I can be angry with them. I can resent them. I don't need to forgive them. I'll just move on, throw those old friends away, and I'll just go find some new people because there's plenty of people in the world. They hurt me, done with them, let me just go find new people. And it's really easy to think in that sort of way, but that's really not reality. We're called to live better than that. Romans 12 tells us this. He says, "Let love be genuine. Abhor what is evil, hold fast to what is good. Love one another with brotherly affection. Outdo one another in showing honor. Do not be slothful in zeal, be fervent in spirit. Serve the Lord. Rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation. Be constant in prayer. Contribute to the needs of the saints and seek to show hospitality. Bless those who persecute you. Bless and do not curse them. Rejoice with those who rejoice and weep with those who weep. Live in harmony with one another. Do not be haughty, but associate with the lowly. Never be wise in your own sight. Repay no one evil for evil, but give thought to do what is honorable in the sight of all. If possible, so far as it depends on you, live peaceably with all. Beloved, never avenge yourselves, but leave it to the wrath of God, for it is written, 'Vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord.' To the contrary, if your enemy is hungry, feed him. If he is thirsty, give him something to drink. For by so doing, you will heap burning coals on his head. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good." Romans 12 paints a very different picture for us than what the world tells us. When the world says, that's a toxic relationship, just cut it out, throw it away, you have every right to be angry and hold on to that anger. Romans 12 says something different. Romans 12 says, forgive them. It says, bless them and do not curse them. As far as it depends on you, be peaceable, live with peace. It says, never carry out your vengeance. God has said, vengeance is mine, and so we shouldn't encroach on his territory. That's his. Let's leave it up to him to carry out his wrath. Often when we carry around this anger and resentment with us, we often think as if we're doing something to the other person, as if we're repaying the other person somehow. But in reality, carrying around anger and resentment only hurts ourselves. I love my friend Colin very dearly, and so I'm going to use him as an example for a second. If Colin were to do something to me that made me mad, that really hurt me, and then I said to myself, I'm angry at Colin, I'm never going to forgive Colin, that has no effect on Colin's life. He can carry on with his day-to-day just fine. I'm the only one who's holding on to that anger, that resentment, that lack of forgiveness. I'm the one who has to carry that around if I choose to not forgive. We think we're sometimes hurting other people by holding on to our anger, like we're carrying out some sort of vengeance, like we're repaying them somehow, but we're really not. We're just weighing ourselves down, and we like to think that we can keep that compartmentalized. We like to think, okay, I'm angry with Colin. That doesn't affect any of my other relationships. But that anger starts to turn to resentment. That resentment grows, and that starts to encroach into all of the other areas of our life. So people we never meant to harm end up experiencing that anger and frustration. That's why we're called to forgive. We want to live like the Romans 12 person who is abounding in love, who is quick to forgive, who is blessing our enemies, not cursing them, who is not repaying evil for evil, who is not trying to carry out vengeance, but instead says, God, I trust you. I'm going to do everything I can to love you and love others well. So as far as it concerns me, I am living peaceably because you've said vengeance is yours. I'm going to let you take care of your business, and I'm going to do what you've called me to do. So I just have one question for you. Are you willing to let go of your anger and resentment and forgive those who have wronged you?